Creative and performing arts meets business in an upcoming event aimed to showcase the best of Filipino creativity. DTI-CITEM is working with the Cultural Center of the Philippines for the first Manila International Performing Arts Market and Create Philippines 2019. Now, to tell us more about this, we have in the studio DTI-CITEM Executive Director Pauline Suaco-Juan and Create Philippines 2019 Creative Director Erwin Romulo. Good morning. Thank you so much for being back, and thank you so much for being with us so early in the morning. So this is like the first time I've heard of this, where art and business, kind of create. So do tell us more about this event, which is dubbed Mipam X Create PH, and we understand it started and it's gonna run
starting today.
Starting today,
yes.
okay.
It starts, well, business proper. It starts at, the exhibition opens at 10. And then our business center opens at 11. But throughout the day, we have a program. So there are various theater groups, music and performing arts groups that will be showcasing, as well as talks.
Well, do tell us the background of this inspiring partnership. How did this actually happen and brought both of you together again in a different setup?
Well, I guess, like basically we explained about the creative roadmap and all of that, and then what DTI has been doing.
Well, the Create Philippines is actually a baby event that CITEM has been producing. It's on its third year, and primarily it was organized to support the creative industries because we know that this is a sunrise industry for the Philippines, and unlike the usual trade show, we produce where we sell goods. We are endeavoring to sell Philippine talent and our creative talent. So that's throughout different fields, communications design, film and animation, the performing arts sector, we have game development, and so on and so forth. This year, for this October, we are, because of the 50th anniversary of the Cultural Center of the Philippines, and they have guests. There are two conferences currently ongoing where they have theater promoters and theater venue owners right in the CCP for these two conferences. So we are endeavoring to sell content to them. And that's where our collaboration comes in.
Well, it's interesting that you did mention it is a sunrise industry when, you know, this is what we've had from, so, I mean, for as long as we can remember, but I guess it has just never...
But you know how... I'm sure when you were much younger, your parents said, walang pera dyan. Right? Don't be an artist, don't be a creative, you're never going to put food on the table that way. So there are...
You showed them.
Yeah, well, no, there are economies in the world who are leading with creative industries. So we would like to tap the potential in our creative sector as a driving force for the economy.
Okay, and of course, I'd like to pass it on to you, Erwin. As Creative Director of Create Philippines 2019, how would you describe, you know, the Philippine arts and what else can be done to help promote the industry?
No, I think it's just highlighting the diversity of the talent and the interdisciplinary practices, which that's a big word, but it just means that, as we know in any production, that people do a lot of things. They're not just actors, they also produce, they also make music, they make the costumes. So that's just
like
highlighting
a one-man show. I mean,
but everyone in any film or theater or any creative industry here does several things, and that's pretty unique to the Philippines, and they do it well. So I guess that's what we have to highlight, that the multidisciplinary practices of our artists.
Okay.
So that's what we're trying to do tomorrow, as I think I briefly mentioned. But we are putting on a showcase at 5 p.m. at the Hussein Batute. That's the Black Box Theater, the original one. And basically, we've commissioned 3 groups who've never worked together before, composed of 2 people, basically an artist or a builder, and a composer or a musician, to create a new musical instrument. It hasn't existed yet. Other than that, we asked a new composer from the College of Music in UP to compose a new chamber piece using them. So they all just met up 3 nights ago for the first time. So you had these classical musicians working with these really strange instruments. Whatever's going to happen at 5 p.m. tomorrow is going to be very interesting.
It's like going to be unveiled. We're going to find something that has never been created or done before.
Whether we like it or not.
Whether we like it or not, we're going to actually enjoy. So what else can we enjoy?
Wait. Okay, I will just interrupt that. From a business perspective, here I am going to interrupt. No, but nobody ever in the creative or in the performing arts, no one will pay attention to the fact that the new piece is rife with intellectual property.
Yes.
And then that we will have to register intellectual property
And you will be having a talk on that because I know a lot of people are concerned about that. How do they protect themselves?
Well, actually, there's also a misnomer that if you apply for intellectual property, it's a way for the BIR to,
I'll say it.
to follow you all your life. But then that's why there's a talk at 1 p.m. today on how you can harness filing for your intellectual property, because you can never grow as a creative business without intellectual property. IP is the currency of the creative economy. Right.
So once again, so our viewers will better understand what's going to happen starting today until Saturday. You guys are going to have performances. You guys are going to have talks. Networking.
Networking. There's a lot of because you have a lot of creatives running around anyway. So
and it's free. I mean, anybody.
Yes,
it is free.
And enjoy.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
No, we will invite all our, especially the performing arts sector, to please come. Please use the talks. We have a lot of capacity building talks to help you how to pitch, how to sell yourself as a creative, how to package your services, how to price, things like that, which I think
it's so difficult to price talent.
Exactly.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we all should attend and enjoy this. And this is the first time that both of you are partnering together, and I hope it won't be the last.
Oh,
More to come, in celebration, of course, of the 50th anniversary of the CCP, which is also happening. Thank you so much, Pauline Suaco-Juan of DTI Philippines and Erwin Romulo of Create Philippines 2019 for joining us this morning. We wish you all the best.